Live in Ketchikan is the only show of its kind dedicated to our town. This is the television show that spotlights all that happens in and around Ketchikan. Live in Ketchikan is your resource for all good things local. All right, we are right here at the proverbial pond at the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show with the Ketchikan Coho log rolling team. This is an awesome event for kids. Very, very cheap, believe it or not. These guys are amazing. We're hoping to visit with them, some of their parents, and the volunteer lumberjacks while we're here. And if you're lucky, you might see me get wet too.
All right, there you go.
Tell me how this is done, because these kids look, they're just so adept at it.
Well, you pretty much, it's all about upper body strength and leaning backwards and forwards with your balance and making sure that you always keep your feet moving.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, this is making me a little bit scared, because you hesitated for a second when I asked for an easy explanation on how you do that. How long have you been doing this?
About 12, 13 years.
Really?
Yeah.
And you've won, I assume, some awards.
Yes.
Come on, do tell, do tell.
My sister and I compete at the World Championships. We haven't done it in years, but in 2008, I think I got 3rd or 4th place.
Oh my gosh.
The, U17, and she had gotten 2nd in semi-pro women's.
Oh my gosh.
And then both her and I have won state here.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when the kids first come to learn this, I see he's holding the little child's hand.
Yes.
What do you start them on first?
Well, we start them on that larger log, and then once you've done it a few years, Ruby over there and Ashley over there, they've been doing it for years, and so they get on that smaller log called the toothpick, and so the toothpick is much faster.
I'm not going on the toothpick, no.
No.
No way.
I don't want you to hurt yourself.
No way. Holy smokes. That's crazy. So in diameter, what are the size of the logs?
Oh, I'm not sure. They vary a lot. Strictly in competition, there's certain diameters. I'm not sure what they are, but these, we just get a log and put some carpet on them. They're not competition certified.
Okay, so now we visited a couple years ago and there were actually adults. There was an adult session afterwards.
Yes.
And that's kind of died out, but I see an adult in there participating. So if a parent wants to sign up their kid, they could actually do that, right?
Of course,
and they can join their child.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. And what does it cost for the kids? Because I think it's pretty reasonable, isn't it?
$120 for the first, and then $80 for the second child, any child after that. And it's a $10 drop-in fee.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, now does the parent have to stay?
No.
Really?
They don't have to, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any special like physicals or forms or any of that kind of stuff needed?
Nope, just that you won't sue us if they get hurt.
Oh, there you go. Sounds smart.
Yep.
All right, we'll go check it out.
Come on. Put that other foot on. All right, come on. All the way across, all the way across. Oh, now you gotta come this way. Come this way, come on. Attaboy, there you go. Look, keep your feet moving. No, look down here, look down here. That's what I'm doing. There you go. Nice fast feet. Keep them moving. Real nice and fast. Attaboy. That's the way to do it.
Keep those arms out.
There you go.
Keep your arms out. There you go.
Attaboy. Keep them moving nice and fast.
You can? Good job.
There you go.
Awesome. All right, got you out of the pond.
Yeah.
And you guys volunteer for this, correct?
That is correct, yes ma'am.
And how long have you been a lumberjack? That's super cool.
Well, 7 years, but this is my 3rd year professionally doing up here in Ketchikan and also in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
So where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Maryland, the Eastern Shore, yep.
So wait, this is not translating for me. Lumberjack, Eastern Maryland. I'm familiar with that area.
Yeah.
How did you get into this gig?
I got started in college. I went to school up in Unity, Maine, and they didn't have football, and I needed something to do, so I joined the timber team. It was a great crew, and then my senior year, I got hired to come out here and do this professionally.
Okay, so when you're competing, what are the various events? Tell me about those.
Depends on the competition, but usually all the chopping events are there. The underhand chop, the standing block chop, and the springboard. A lot of the sawing events, the hot saw, the stock saw. There's a 2-man double bucking event and also a 1-man single bucking event. which is one of the most grueling events there is. And then of course we have boom running and also log rolling. The speed climb is always a fan favorite.
Wow.
Yeah, here we got 50 feet, other places they got 60 and 90, so those are really when they get intense.
And what is your best event?
Mine is either the axe throw or the standing block.
Ooh, that's scary.
Yeah, they're fun though.
All right, don't be his girlfriend. The axe throw might come into it, right? So you've been doing this for how long, and how far have you gotten? Have you won any championships?
This is my 3rd year professionally. I've gotten the axe throwing event and internationally 2 different times I've won
sweet.
it. So that's really nice. And then as far as the Iron Jack competition, we have every year here. I got 5th and 6th in the last 2 years, and this year I'm gonna definitely get top 3.
Okay, so you're working with the little kids.
Yeah.
What is the one thing that you notice about these little kids that probably you least expected when you started working with them?
Really, the coolest thing actually is just their endurance to the cold and everything. I mean, they will still be out here in line, shivering, blue lips, and they want to get out there and log roll. And it really just blows my mind. You're like, get a towel, wrap around you or something, and they're like, oh, I'm good. I'm ready to go.
You have the kids. I know there was a little guy over there, and it was like his first time. He's like, oh, I'm not sure. How do you get them kind of unafraid?
A lot of the times we'll sit with them and have them watch the other kids roll and let them know that they're not going to get hurt. They can walk in the pond. They're not going to go under. And you'll just have them, walk them with them. Start with holding their hands, and then just keep your hands around them as a comfort zone.
Right.
And then after a while, they'll just get comfortable enough and just start running the log all by themselves.
Sweet. Okay, so if I'm actually going to do this, which has yet to be determined, I think maybe
you'll do pretty well. Yeah.
Give me the secret hint so I don't completely go under.
All right. The biggest thing is fast feet. You want to imagine like there's a bunch of spiders on that log and you don't want them to get you, and you're just up and down the whole time. And try to keep your head over the center of the log. If you start going forward, just throw an arm back, it'll help bring you back, and same with those backwards and forwards. Don't whale them.
Dude, I don't think you understand how slow I am. I played college softball, and they make fun of me. They would put the pinch runner in because I could never steal a base.
Oh, no, I can't believe that.
Come on. I swear to God. All right, well, thanks for your time, and we'll see you in a few minutes then.
Yes, ma'am.
Now those are hardy kids right there. No wetsuits or anything. So what I want to know is, how did this whole thing get started?
Well,
this is an unusual sport, right? We've got basketball, volleyball, all this other stuff.
It is. When they brought the Lumberjack show here, when Rob Shear did, mostly it was the employees' kids that were log rolling, playing in the pond. So we started the cohos, and it just grew from there, from a handful of employees to a huge group of kids.
So now weather must affect the turnout. Right?
It does.
Because last time we were here, it was super sunny, and I mean, the place was just jam-packed.
And it was on Sunday as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah,
Sunday was,
Sunday
what, 88 degrees? Yeah. Everyone should have come log rolling.
Yeah.
What's been the most satisfying thing for this program, for you personally?
For me personally, is I love seeing these kids roll. I love seeing them play. Unlike other sports that are competitive, really screaming, go get them. These kids are really, they're competing, and yet it's more like
they're competing
play.
Against themselves almost.
They are, and it's more like play for them. And see that smile?
Yep.
There it is.
Totally, yep. I see she just went like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And some of these kids have been rolling for years.
They have. The McHugh girls both since they were 4.
Now, have any of the kids gone on? I know the girls, your family, they've gone on to amazing, championships and everything. What about any of the other kids?
Yes, they have.
Tell me
the
some
Slagle,
stories.
we called Mason Slagle, AJ's son.
All right.
Went on and won first place, and he in his age group in the World Championships. Went on to perform at another competition in the boom run. Came in first. Yay.
All right. So very cool.
Yeah. So we've had other kids. Most of them do come in the top 10 in their age group.
Okay.
Which we are very proud.
Okay, so every year you have the championships. This year, right here in Ketchikan, August 11th. Tell me about that.
Well, we're going to have another championship. All of these children will compete with each other.
Right.
But this year is going to be very special. We're going to have the kids competing against the Coast Guard chiefs.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, so those dads have been
That was
A little
it.
bit of practice.
Wait, are they
yeah.
practicing or what's going
Yeah,
on?
a little bit of practicing, but the kids are still beating their butts.
Oh, very cool. Okay, so now what do you win if you win the local thing?
Well, you get a little prize package, a little gift certificate. You get a trophy. Dave is going to make some trophies this year, so we're
Very
very
cool.
excited about real special ones.
All right, so here's my question. I wonder how many calories you burn log rolling.
Goodness, I don't know.
It's probably pretty hard.
I know.
I don't know, and I don't have fast feet either, so.
Well, I bet you do.
No, I don't. I assure you.
I saw you log
definitely
roll before. I think you got this.
No. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a little wet today, only
Yeah.
because it's rainy and cold.
Yeah.
That's a guaranteed
Yeah.
getting a soaking. But you know, it's really nice to see the crowd here. The parents hang out with their kids.
They do.
and I really like it.
It's wonderful, and the parents. This is what's fun about parents. They think after they watch, I can do that.
Yeah, the one guy got right in the water.
Yeah, he's like, can I try that today?
Yeah, he challenged me. I'm not going for that deep.
Yeah.
No way.
They
That's not
can.
gonna happen.
But
well,
the
that's
kids
awesome.
like that, and it's lots of fun. And again, it's a great sport.
Yeah, it totally is. So I think I might go try it.
Okay.
And thanks for having us. And we'll
Happy
see
to
what
have you
happens. I don't know.
anytime. Hey, you don't have to film. You can just come log
I may
roll.
do that. I need the exercise.
There you go.
Yikes.
Stasha used to practice by running up the bypass hill backwards
Ooh.
to get her back step,
Oh, and
or
you know what?
running on a treadmill backwards for that back step,
Okay.
because that's one of the hardest steps.
Wait, that's
Trying
not
to make
working
the log.
for me. I'm just gonna stand there and go like that.
See, they're all running forward.
But I'm not competing against anyone. I'm gonna compete against me and staying on the log.
Okay.
That's it, period.
Okay. You and the log.
Yeah. Me against the log.
They'll hold your hand. It's fun.
I gotta know, you've got two girls that have been log rolling since what?
They were 4.
Really?
So they're not, yeah, both of them, you could start log rolling when you're 4. So they're now 9 and 8, so however long ago that was.
And why did you choose this sport? I mean, it's totally cool, don't get me wrong. It's just only in Ketchikan, right?
Yeah, only in Ketchikan. And I just happened to know Rob Shear and was doing graphic design work for them, and they suggested it, and I thought, well, that sounds fun, so let's try it. And they loved it.
What was, as a parent, if you're, if someone's watching this and they're a parent and they're thinking, I may want to get my kid involved in this, were there any kind of like fears going out of the gate? Like,
Sure.
wow.
I was worried that they were not going to be able to swim in this pond. It looks like it's exceptionally deep. You can't see the bottom.
Right.
But it's not. That was the biggest
It's
fear.
like 3 feet deep.
Yeah, totally.
Max.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
So a 4-year-old
And the
can
guys
absolutely
are
do it.
right there for them.
Yeah, and when they first started, they would actually hold their hands out onto the log and not let them fall, and really take care of them so they felt they were safe.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they dunked them in the pond because most of them were afraid of the pond itself. Like maybe there was alligators in that pond, and they dunked them in the pond and pulled them up, and then they were okay.
Yeah, okay. So if you were going to give a piece of advice, well, I actually, before we came here, got a piece of advice from another log roller parent, and so I had to stop at Tongass and get a wetsuit.
Wetsuits are key, I believe, because the water is cold and it's hose water straight out from I don't know where, so it's freezing. And that just makes you feel safe. But whether or not it keeps you warm, I don't know, but it makes you feel like.
I have a feeling I'm fixing to find out if it's going to keep me warm.
Are you going to do this?
I'm going to try.
That's awesome.
I don't know. I'll try.
That's
I did it
great.
before, but it was a sunny day and it wasn't cold.
It's harder than it looks, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no heater above that.
No. They used to have an adult log rolling after the kids.
Right,
and
exactly.
it was a lot of fun, too.
But now I understand the parents can come and log roll with
Yes.
the kids if they want.
Absolutely.
That's great. So you've got how many people that I've asked you say that don't live in Ketchikan? What the heck were you thinking?
All of them. It's hilarious. We send videos home to parents and grandparents. They're like, log rolling? What is that? And actually, it's a collegiate sport. I was watching the kids and I'm like, oh, I got this. I still got this.
No.
No. I was flipping
Not at all.
every which way, backwards, ridiculous. My clothes were coming off. I should have got the wet.
It is hard. It is hard.
It really is.
But see, the last time that we were here was a time when the water, it was that first summer that I remember being in town, 2009. It was hot and sunny almost all summer long. So the pond had warmed up, and it was a beautiful sunny day. We're here. No big deal.
Yeah.
Who cares if you go
fun
in?
if you get in.
There's
I
a
know.
fear factor involved today because I'm looking at the kids going,
That is the fear factor.
Yep.
Right. totally right. I think though the adrenaline gets going so much you don't feel the cold.
Yeah, and when I see the lumberjacks starting to put on their coats, then I become double worried.
They're wimps. Well, I mean, bless the guy who has to stand in it all day.
Oh yeah, totally.
He must be numb by the time he comes out. And these guys just volunteer.
Yep, exactly. That's really awesome.
For baked goods, but I never have brought them any. I need to do that.
For baked goods.
Yes.
So all you cooks out there,
Exactly. Their civic duty.
yikes! I'm gonna get ready to do this right now. Hopefully it won't wipe out big time. But this is gonna be the end of the show because I'm telling you right now, it is cold even though I've got a wetsuit on. So after I fall in that water, over and out.
Oh, Amanda's going. Go, Amanda. There you go. Good.
There you go. Now get your feet moving nice and fast. There you go.
Keep that upper body still. Good job. There you go.
There you go. Try to keep those hands down. There you go. Nice. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Nice fast steps. There you go. Yeah. That was better. That was a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you don't
Yeah, good. All right, ladies. Let's show our mouse out, huh?
Yes!
Yeah.
I've been doing this since I was 4.
It's surprisingly warm.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah,
It's surprisingly warm. I just have to sweat
But look down the wall. You know,
You're looking at my feet when you do it. I'm gonna look at Jimmy. Remind everybody what you're doing. Yeah, just like that. Yeah.
those hands out there.
Boy. All right, Riley. Get her, Riley. There you go, ladies. Keep it moving.
Here's my question. Does it matter? Like,
I always want to have my left one equal center of the wall. Where
I'm always right.
I would always face that way on that side. But come on this side. Nice job. Nice. Going back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Nice. Nice job. Yeah, there you go. She's down this end. Yeah, there you go. Keep those feet moving. You got it. Nice and fast. Nice and fast. Attaboy. Nice and fast. Attaboy. Got it. Got it. Yeah. Get it going, girls.
That back down going. Watch out, because we're you guys back down. Remember, squat down, squat down, squat down.
There you go, ladies.
Squat down.
Go.
Slowly. That's my sister's
A little bit bigger than you want. Nice job. There you go.
you over there.
Tacos now. Now remember, look down here, T-Man. Look down here.
Attaboy, keep your feet moving.
Look down here.
That's Betsy. There you go. Yeah, that's Betsy. Oh. Attaboy.